What is up there, everyone? It's the Gardener Gamer Tag, and I have another commentary for you. Now, today continues my series on ways to improve the first-person shooter genre, because it has been kind of going downhill in the games I play. Now, one thing I would like to say is a balanced game is important. You need to have good weapon balance so that anyone can use almost any gun and do well with it. It's a simple fact that if you have the most popular guns are clearly could have some tweaking done to them, because if you got games like Call of Duty where people use one or two guns all the time, then maybe it needs to be changed up, because it's not really any fun if you keep getting killed by the same guns. There's no variety going on, and it's just same shit different day. Now, along with that, you also do need the weapons that suck, because it adds an element of skill to those weapons. Now, what you want is the majority of the weapons to be balanced. They can all kill each other. But you need these other weapons, which you could call fucking sucky weapons, or you could say that they are just specialist weapons. Stuff like the CBJ-MS, which is what the gameplay in the background is showing. Now, this weapon, before the patch, which has just gone out, which I haven't played since the patch, but apparently is much better. It was very much a specialist weapon. High fire rate, high recoil. Unlike guns like the MTAR, the Remington, or the AK-12, which most people seem to gravitate towards, it took an element of skill because you had to make sure you were on point to get the shots on target. If you can get your shots on target straight away, it meant that you had the advantage in that gunfight because you had a higher fire rate. But if you weren't on target and you didn't have the skill to control the weapon, you weren't going to be able to get the kills. Now, these weapons, a lot of people are, oh, they suck, why would you use it, it's a stupid gun. But it's a case of some people like that. I like these weapons because they're always fun to use. I mean, the PM9 in Modern Warfare 3 was terrible. That was one of the worst guns in the game. In fact, it was probably outgunned by a lot of pistols. But it was a case of it was a specialist weapon. And I mean, one time I got fairly close to, I think I got a 17 kill streak. I think that's one of my closest attempts to a Moab in that game. And, well, I did get Moabs, of course, but it was one of my closest fail attempts. And it's just a case of these weapons, they change up the game because the people that want to use them and can do well with them is quite impressive to watch. I mean, I've seen someone actually get a chem strike with a CBJ-MS. Admittedly, it's one of these ignoring the objectives in Blitz, which did piss me off a bit, but it's a case of it's his gameplay, he can do what he wants. But it's a case of these specialist weapons need to be in the game, because it gives people who want to challenge themselves something else to do. Yeah, they could go pistol only, but come on, that's a noob move. I mean, I hate people going pistol only, it's stupid. And also, that's another thing. I think that pistols should not have a higher movement rate than submachine guns. I mean, that's kind of stupid in my opinion, because then people just run around with pistols, because then they can play freaking Ring Around the Rosie with you, and then they can just get the kill because they're just running at twice the speed of light. But it's just a case you need these specialist weapons because they are a challenge and fun to use. And what's more, they give you great comedy in people's videos. I mean, the PM9, when people would put like a thermal scope and a silencer. I saw KOR Speedy doing that. It was so funny to look at, and it was always entertaining when he got a kill, because it's like, how did the other person not kill him? It's just entertaining to watch. KSG Silence Holographic. How did people not kill the person that was using that? I do not know. But it was funny as hell to watch and made for some great entertainment. Wicked Shrapnel made some of the funniest videos I've ever seen based on these guns that are terrible. The AA-12 Silenced, this gun fucking sucks video, has possibly the funniest rating for a weapon I've ever seen. And that's that's the main reasons why I really enjoy these kind of crappy weapons that do require some element of getting used to it too. Or you could just say they suck in games, because it means that you can challenge yourself to use them, and if you do well, you just feel like teabagging everyone, because you're like, how did you not kill me? I've got a terrible gun and you've got like an AK-12 and I am absolutely owning you. And what's more, it just gives you great comedy videos that people manage to make. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. If you agree with me and you want to leave you just want to leave some feedback, please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed, like it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. This has been the Gardener Gamer Tag, and I'll see you on another video.